right, okay, all right, okay. Let's see if this works. Hello, world. Check. It's working. I'm here. It's working. I'm here. Alright, that's good. Awesome. Test, that's good. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Whoops. Oh, whoops.
Oh, whoops. Whoopsie.
All right. There we go. Uncle Esteban, what's up? Contra Poston, what's up? There we go. Yes, so I'm still tech buttons, pressing buttons and making things work here. Appreciate your support while I take a second to get going here. I haven't made the full scenes yet. I'm not gonna lie, I actually just screwed up. I've been so busy the last 2 weeks with the Pro Tour and then being sick and then being on a trip that I can't talk about because it's secret and I can't talk about it. That I sort of forgot that I was doing this today. But here we are, obviously. So this is great. I'm really excited about it. One of the things I love about Ultimate Guard, which is why I signed on to Ultimate Guard, is they're doing a bunch of awesome community stuff. And what they're doing with this channel is really freaking cool. They're just going to have all their content creators stream on it over the course of the week. The schedule is on Twitter, and you can see who's streaming it. We can see today, it looks like... Nope. Where is it? Today, Solaris was on about 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Ashes will be on later tonight. Tomorrow's Philippa, Jesse Hampton, Mangucci will be on Wednesday, Nathan, Nerd Girl, Goldfish. Awesome. Really cool. Let me pop that up on the thing. So I'm going to make a really cool overlay for this and stuff. I'm kind of just, getting my feet wet with this first one. And we can see here, boom. Check schedule out. Here it is. Boom, there it is. Check that shit out. Woo! There we go. Can I curse on the Ultimate Guard channel? I don't know, actually. Don't get me in trouble, all right? There you go. Boom. So that's pretty cool. There's your schedule. So that's cool stuff. And what's up, Mike? Everyone's feeling better? Yeah, they're feeling better, which is great. So obviously I didn't do a great job letting my audience know that we're going to be here. So this is kind of like a secret rendezvous. Only people watching right now know what we're doing right now. And it's pretty cool, honestly. So that is the plan. So we're gonna do. I'm gonna do Arena Cube Draft. It's just a lot of fun. We're kind of in a weird dead period right now between sets, where like there just isn't really anything to do in any major format. Standard's gonna rotate. Pioneer's getting Bloomburrow cards, and also might see some banning at some point. Modern's under the shadow of Nadu, which is obviously gonna be banned, which is not a real format right now. Legacy, same with Grief. Historic's a mess right now too. So most of the constructed formats right now are kind of a mess. And I'm super freaking stoked for Bloomburrow. 10-year Bruce is on Wednesday. I cannot wait. I'm pumped. And my set review is already done. It was on Friday. And I'm just stoked, but we're not there yet. So I did do an Arena Cube for my cool stuff video this week. And it was awesome. It was a really awesome deck. The games were insane. Go watch my cool stuff video on that. But yeah, so we're going to fire up a Cube Draft. And have a nice little... This is kind of like when the band goes to play like the little secret venue, you know, they play a little show for like 100 people, whatever. That's what we're doing today. So, Ultimate Guard Vintage Cube live, but only on the weekend. I am gonna record this for YouTube, yeah. I don't have a video for today, so I'm just going to do that. But yeah, and then I'm going to figure out exactly how we're going to run the Ultimate Guard stuff. I'll make cool overlay and stuff, and I'll make sure you all know about it on my usual schedules. I actually had to message Cassidy this morning, be like, hey, I forgot to add the Ultimate Guard thing. Put that in schedule, please. So Cassidy updated the schedule too. So we're doing it. We're getting it all done. It's all great, but obviously, you know, things are just machine rolls on, you know. So that's pretty sweet. Yeah, shit. So just start. I cursed again. I'll have to ask Martin if I can. I'm sure I can, but whatever. So let's do this. And once again, if you are new here, my name is Jim Davis, pro Magic player, full-time content creator. You can find me over on Jim Davis MTG, basically everywhere. And I've just joined Ultimate Guard as of July. I'm super pumped about it. Repping them both at Pro Tours as well as in the content side of things. And yeah, freaking go. Yeah, if you haven't done an Arena Cube Draft, they're actually pretty fun, honestly. It's good stuff. ZT, what's up? We got first-time chatters, Lord Dragon and ZT, my longtime viewers on my stream, hanging out here with me on the Ultimate Guard channel. Love to see that. So, call Grandma. Tell her to come up the stream. One of the hardest things in content is letting folks know what's going on. So, word of mouth. Mullet Hunter, awesome. Love it. Yeah, Lord Dragon hasn't been a first-time chatter for quite a while. It's been a bit. So happy to have you there. First time chatter, Lord Draken. Hi, how you doing, Lord Draken? Everyone's a hi to Lord Draken. First time chatter, right? All right, cool. So let's fire up this draft, and then yeah, let's just freaking do it. It's a lot of fun. And then I'll be recording this for YouTube. And sweet. Got some music on too. Got some tunes. It's low though. Get that nice in the background. Say hi in chat if you haven't said hi yet. Right now, I guess, right? All right, what is up, my friends? Welcome. What's this? The digs here? I'm coming at you from the official Ultimate Guard Twitch channel. This is a really awesome thing they're doing. One of the main reasons why I signed on with them recently, because they're a phenomenal company doing so much cool community stuff. Here's the schedule. And you can see here, I'm on there. This morning, Solaris was on. Ashes will be on later. Tomorrow is Philippa, Jesse Hampton, Manguchi, Nathan, Nerd Girl, Goldfish. Unbelievable lineup of Ultimate Guard's content creators, all streaming on this one unified place. This is Ultimate Guard live on Twitch. I'll put this up on YouTube also for you YouTube folks, but make sure you hop on and follow the Ultimate Guard live channel on Twitch, because that's where we'll see a nice variety. It's kind of like having a Magic TV, honestly, which is really, really cool, where the idea is you can tune to his channel at any point and find something cool happening from someone cool. Maybe you know, maybe you don't know. But again, I'm super pumped to work with Ultimate Guard. They're a phenomenal company, and I absolutely adore all the things they're doing community-wise for both online content streaming stuff and as well as at MagicCons, the booth they have, and so on and so forth. Really, really cool. So, open our back here. We're doing Arena Cube Draft. Shield's pretty insane. We got a Nadu. Of course, there's no combo Nadu on Arena, and I feel like the pick here is probably Shieldred, but I think I want to take Nadu and just try and see what fair Nadu looks like. We'll just play like kind of like a banter, maybe even a Simic beatdown deck with some creatures and some targeting stuff. And I don't know, it's a much more fun build around the Shieldred is. Let's have a little fun here with our cube draft. The Arena Cube's awesome. I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot of fun. I did a video for my cool stuff video for Monday on the Arena Cube, and it was honestly one of the coolest cube videos I've ever recorded. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. Every game was a banger. Our deck was awesome, so really, really cool. So we see here we got a Verdant Catacombs. I'm a big fan of Garruk Relentless. I just like this card a lot. It's really, really cool. And otherwise, not a lot going on here for our Nadu first pick. Not really any other green cards. No blue cards really either we would actually want to take. And again, one of the cool things about Cube is that, like, you kind of just can do whatever you want to do. There's no, there's no rules in this dojo, basically. There's objectively, it's already even safe as objectively a right pick, because it's such a personal thing based on what you want to do. And I was an element just like, I want to do some fun stuff too. So I'm taking Garruk because I like it. And that's a lot of what Cube is. I'm just taking this card because I like it, and it makes me smile, and that's really, really cool. Get past it back with a Wandering Emperor. This is a great card alongside Nadu and a great card in general. And I was kind of thinking Bant anyway, because, white has a lot of good creature stuff and targeting stuff. We got a Cerise, Slayer of Fear, a little life gain stuff, Welcoming Vampire. Yes, Emperor, I think. And then no lands in our colors. Lands are really, really important too, which is cool. Shaggy says, good luck at Worlds. Thank you, appreciate that. And yes, really, really good news. I just got the news also. They have given Kai a special invite to Worlds. I could not be any happier. If you missed the news of the Pro Tour, Kai is unfortunately has cancer, which is obviously awful. And Kai got given the wonderful honor of having the Player of the Year award named after him, which could not be more warranted or earned. Obviously, an absolute legend of the game. It's been a pleasure working with him for this Pro Tour and the Lord of the Rings Pro Tour. Just so freaking cool. As someone who's, of course, a pro player, but also a fan of the game, when I first started playing PTQs in the late 2000s, Kai was like, you know, it was Babe Ruth, you know. Finkel and Kai were the number one and number two for sure. And I'm really, really happy they especially invited Kai to Worlds. You know, he'll be there on hand, and he'll be there to personally give the first ever Kai Bude Player of the Year award to whoever wins it. Probably Simon Nielsen, if we're being real here. But yeah, super, super excited. Can't wait to have Kai in the house for Worlds. Kai was going to come anyway, actually, and come test with us regardless, but I'm super happy he'll be actually playing in the event, which is really, really cool. I'm pumped. So happy about it. Just really, really great. So, Sharp-Eyed Rookie, Restless Vinestalk, Sanguine Evangelist. Starts fine. Might just take a land here. Rookie's kind of cool. I think pretty cool. I'll take the Rookie. Rookie's fun. Vinestalk's cool, but like it's not as good as like a dual land or a fetch land or something like that too. So, Hinterland Harbor's great though. We got Smuggler's Copter, which is pretty good too. Huntsman's Redemption and Uvenwald Oddity. Probably table one of those, honestly. Copter's great. Doesn't really play in our Nadu space very well. I just think land. Whatever. Copter's great, but yeah, and Simon won last year too, right? So Player of the Year award, Simon would be the first person to win it back-to-back since Kai, right? That's how it would work. It's kind of cool. So take the Harbor here. We'll see about this Emperor. We're not married to white. We only have a few white cards here. This pack's bad for us. Holy moly. Okay. So a lot of red-green cards. We could be Teamer. It could be a thing. The Quake Mole's kind of cool. Psychic Frog's insane. I guess Sultai could be a possibility too. Psychic Frog's really, really good. Felder Profane, some white-red lands. Yeah, just taking the Frog. We had Frog in our last Bronze Mythic deck, which was very exciting yesterday, and I'm still living that high too. All right, Slam Llanowar Elves. One of the most important things in Cube. I wrote an article on CoolStuffInc.com today about it. I went over it. Value over replacement. There only are so many mana dorks in the Cube. All right, there's 1,000,000 6-mana Planeswalkers and 6-mana threats. There's 1,000,000 mid-level 3-drops. Only a small smattering of Llanowar Elf effects, and there's nothing you want more in your deck than Llanowar Elf. So slam it. We are passing a Pylon, which is kind of cool. Scavenging is kind of cool. But yeah, take Llanowar Elves. I would say right now we know we're blue and we're green. Beyond that, we don't know. Sky Sovereign's a house. But again, 5-drops are 5-drops, you know. Fanatic Aronis is pretty awesome. We had a really good experience with this card in my Cube draft on my video. Jukin Event Sentinel Recruiter, whatever. I'll take a Fanatic here. I think one of the great heuristics, I think Martin Yuza pioneered this heuristic. But if you're ever drafting and you're ever stuck between two cards and you're not sure what to take the cheaper card. That should be your default tiebreaker every time. So take the Fanatic. And wow, Avacyn's Pilgrim tabled. That is awesome. So did the Ferox and a Triome, I guess. But slam the Pilgrim. And again, we know we're green. We think we're blue. Beyond that, we're not sure. But Mana Dorks are the bomb. Fetch land also tabled. Yeah, so one thing you gotta know, folks, if you're drafting Cube, is that these fetch lands are insanely high picks. I would only ever take like the highest tier of card over a fetch land that's in your colors, because this one green fetch land will be so good in our mana base. It's unbelievable if you get any dual lands or triomes or scry lands or whatever else. So Windmill, slam the Catacombs. See a Godless Shrine, a Welcoming Vampire. I mean, I guess we could end up 3 colors if we want to play Frog and Emperor. Right now we're not. White doesn't seem particularly open, honestly. I'm thinking of a land, though. Vampires, whatever. And if I do end up white, I'd rather have Godless Shrine than Vampires, so take the Godless Shrine. Bloodbraid Elf. I do love Bloodbraid Elf, too. We were discussing Teamer as a possibility. It's a little worse than all these Mana Dorks, but Scavengers is a weird graveyardy card. Sure, let's take Bloodbraid Elf. It does some fun. And then the Oddity tables, the other green card did not, and then Blood Tithe Harvester also. Oddity's fun. We're definitely green. Quake Maul also tables. So, alright. And the Chapel. Okay, so we got some work to do here. We open up a Fury, which is kind of a big one, not gonna lie. Also, Bristly Bill, Deathrite Shaman, Dreamroot Cascade. We're already going down the red path, though, and Fury's a pretty awesome one. We can even, like, target our own stuff with Nadu in play, which is kind of cool. So, let's Dink Jam Fury here and cement ourselves into probably red-green, maybe splashing blue. So, Bristly Bill is very good with the fetch lands. We had a really good Bristly Bill experience in my last cube draft, but there's a Sword Splash there, too. But Fury's insane. You know, there are very few cards in the class of Fury and Sword Splashers, and even then, Fury's just a better card, just 2 for 1, so... And now we're looking at me playing red-green. We got Town Razor Tyrant. Pretty fun card. It's been nerfed quite a few times at this point. Let's see what the current text is. ETB, target non-basic land you don't control. Loses all abilities except for mana abilities. And gains beginning of your upkeep. Sack this or take 2. So a little worse than it used to be. It used to be any land. I think that was the only other nerf maybe, but... That Thundering Falls here also, which would be very, very good if we're splashing and has some fetch lands. Unfortunately, our fetch land cannot get that one yet, but we'll get more fetch lands. Tyrant's pretty good. I mean, it's a pretty good beatdown card. 4 power creature also. I guess we only have the 1 blue card, right? I mean, we first picked Nadu, we're kind of like marrying it a little bit, which would normally be a mistake in a regular draft, but I think it's just fun in a cube draft. But, all right, I'm taking the land. Take the land. We'll figure out the rest later. Lands first, all rest comes later. Here's a Scalding Tarn. So this is a really good example of what I was talking about value over replacement, right? Where Gargarot's a house. This is a banger of a 5-drop. But there are a lot of good 5-drops in the cube, all right? And there's only 1 Scalding Tarn, you know, as far as an on-color fetch land for us. And we're going to take the fetch land here. Ideally, we'll table Ridgeline, Sulphur Falls, maybe Unholy Heat. Gargaroth could table maybe, but slam Scalding Tarn. And there's a commercial district to go alongside it, but Mystic, yep. Now we have 3 Mana Dorks in our deck, which is insane, because there only are like 4 or 5 Mana Dorks in the entire cube. Ideally, we'll table the Strangle or maybe the district. But yeah, slam the Elf. At this point, we are definitely very green. Aside from that, you know, we might be splashing blue. And we're definitely playing red, I think. So, pretty green pack here. We got a Lotus Cobra, a Raptor, a Tracker, Rootbound Crag, Jetmir's Garden, and Triome. So 2 partially off-color Triomes. Let's take Lotus Cobra here. I think that Lotus Cobra is just great in this deck. We're going to have 2 fetch lands. Really powerful card. Very explosive. We'll table a land of his pack probably, or another green card. It's pretty fine. So, like the Cobra. And we see unfortunately, a lot of lands not really in our colors. We see a Abzan Triome. Shredder's great. I mean, it's a really powerful card, obviously. We're not really doing any graveyard stuff. But it is very, very good. Otherwise, you know, red and green cards not really here. Don't think we're playing with Emperor at this point, or with Psychic Frog. They're pretty clearly a teamer. Let's pop these all out real fast. Catacombs, Tarn, Harbor Falls. We'll take Shredder, I guess. A lot of lands, unfortunately, we can't play, but Shredder's fine. And next pack's got green's lighting up a little bit. Copline Gorge is great. That's one of the lands we're looking for. And again, Gear Hulk is another one of those like 5-drops or a dime a dozen. And then these both Delve Spells in the same pack. Oh, that's kind of weird. Something's going on here, but
we got annihilated.
All right, let's take the Copperline Gorge. And remember, your goal in the draft is there's so many freaking playables that you don't want to end up with 35 playables because you can't play 10 of them. It's just a waste of picks. You should be taking a lot of lands. Your goal is to end the draft with like 25 playables and then the rest lands. So, Restless Spire is not a great land, unfortunately. Thragtusk is pretty good for a beater, honestly. Sage is fine. Yeah, just take Thragtusk. He's a homie, too. We like Thragtusk. We stand Thragtusk here. All right, so we got Deathrite Shaman. Only 2 fetch lands, though. I think this Shaman's probably not good enough. Sabala Bobble. Let's take the land, I think. Right now, we're currently at, what? We're currently at 14 playables, and we're halfway through pack 2, so we have plenty of playables. So, take the land, make sure the mana works. If we had, like, 1 or 2 more fetch lands, and I felt like it was going to be a more reliable mana dork, I would take Deathrite Shaman, but we only have 2, so. Tyrant tables. Red's clearly open, so I think we're probably just teamer stuff at this point. Ridgeline tables also, as does Unholy Heat. I don't think we're going to do a great job of getting Delirium, though. Ridgeline's pretty cool, too. We're light our removal. I'll take the removal spell. Take the Heat. District tables also phenomenal. We've got lands for days here. Rootbound Crag tables also. I don't think Briarbridge Tracker is even that good, so like I'm not particularly excited about it. Just take the land. We can always get playables at back 3, you know? Honestly, Pollen is playable as is, so I think, last pick Gearhulk, because I already have 18 playables, you know, it's totally fine. So you always get there in playables, make sure your cards work. Pack 3, what do we get? We get a Fable of the Mirror Breaker. That card's alright, right? Sort of okay, huh? It's fine. Sure.
Yeah.
Volcanic Spite, a Fabled Passage, not too much else here. Big Boomer and Traxa, but take the Fable and just move on with our life. We have 3 ways to cast it on turn 2, which is insane, obviously, so it looks great. What's up, Coil? How's it going, my friends? If you're tuning in, welcome. My name is Jim Davis, pro Magic player, first-time full-time content creator, here for the first time of many on the official Ultimate Guard live channel. I'm freaking pumped to be here. Super pumped to work with Ultimate Guard because they do cool shit like this, honestly. So, really, really cool. If you're first time here, follow. We're going to be working, making sure my main viewers know that I'm over here, of course. That's going to take a little bit of effort on my part, which we'll get to. But, welcome. All right, we got Embercleave, which is like, I mean, it's cool with the Quake Bowl, I guess. But Once Upon a Time, the Great Henge, Prime Time, Tumblewag. I think the only real options here are Once Upon a Time and the Great Henge. The Great Henge is excellent, but our power of our creatures, I mean, we have some forepower. You can't not take this card. This card's absolutely busted. Like, Once Upon a Time is great, but the Great Henge is just the kind of card we untap and win the game with it. And we're doing a pretty good job of casting it, I think. So, take Great Henge. Oof, Flosh, so good. Lovestruck Beast plays well with the Great Henge. Pretty thin back. Oko the Ringleader, not so good. Just not really that good of a card, honestly. So, I think we take the old Lovestruck Beast here. And that's really it. Otherwise, this pack is really thin for us. An oddly thin pack for Cube Draft, but kind of cool, too, where like Lovestruck Beast can help us with our Knives for Shredder and stuff. Obviously, we're super light on Nadu. I guess, actually, Gearhulk's insane with Nadu, too, right? It's kind of cool. Gearhulk can target all my things. We got a Goose, which is kind of not really a mana dork, honestly. I'm not a big fan of this card, unless you're using the food really well. Forceful Cultivator is kind of cool, but... And then we got Vorinclex Monstrous Raider. This doubles counters for things. Only real counter thing we have right now is the Verdurous Gearhulk. Oh, I guess it doubles the Great Henge counters, too. It also turns off Planeswalkers and stuff, which is kind of cool. So, what do you think, folks? I'm thinking the Vorinclex here. Yeah, ship the old Vorinclex down. And then we got Lightning Bolts. There's only one Lightning Bolt in the cube, you know? And some other random red and green cards that are all whatever. I mean, I'd probably take Boseiju next out of his pack, because again, we're way over on playables at this point. So you want value lands. But very, very easy bolt. Wouldn't mind tabling this Repulsive Mutation for a little interaction. That'd be kind of cool. But there's no untapped overlay for the stream. That I don't control, because it's not technically my stream. I can talk to them about it, so we can see if we can get it there, though. So, we got Jet Collector. In your post-combat main phase, if 4 more cards are in your graveyard, conjure a Mox Jet. Cool card, but not really for us, I don't think. We got a Rockfall Veil here. Just keep taking those lands. Hydra and Dragon Rage Channeler are both kind of whatever for us. So, take the Rockfall Veil. You can see right now you've got an absolute ton of, no, looking at everything but what I want to look at. Whatever. Ton of, there it is. Ton of lands, which is great. Next pack's got a Paleontologist. This is kind of a cute, mana dork. Utopia Sprawl is pretty great. The problem is we're playing a lot of non-forest lands. I don't think we're going to have enough forest reliably. We don't have a Stomping Ground or anything else. Let's take the Enthusiasm, just a removal spell. So Fortress Sprawl is awesome, but we can't guarantee we're going to be able to play it. And now we see a Zeator's Proving Ground, only 2 of our colors. Groundbreaker Saxaland makes 2 founders. I love this card. It's a really fun design. But I don't think it's really us. Sapphire Collector, second non-creature spell. That's not us. Recandling Phoenix is kind of a house. Sure. We'll take the Phoenix. And then we're back down to our original opening pack. At this point, our deck is like basically done. We're playing best of 1, so no sideboard cards. I kind of doubt we play Volcanic Spite. But whatever, sure. Take a Spite. Once Upon a Time Tables. That's phenomenal. Love to see that. Face Breaker or Oko. Just 2 cards you probably wouldn't play, so whatever. Cultivator, Brainstorm, Gilded Goose. Yeah, I mean, Brainstorm's great and all, but like, we're not really shuffling that well. We're more of like a creature deck, and we're splashing blue anyway. It's kind of hard to use before we fetched. Let's take the Goose, probably not play it. Beseiju. Oh, man. Beseiju and the... So, green was super open this draft, which is really, really cool. Mutation is good. We're just, like, done, though. I'm just taking the Beseiju. And then a Temple Guard we're not going to play. All right, so kind of a cool teamer deck. Maybe not the optimal build or whatever, you know. Probably, you know, in a perfect world, we first pick Shield Root or whatever. We're trying to, like, only win at any cost, but... All right, so... It's funny, they actually, like, the Draftsman likes Teamer better, or Gruul better than Teamer. But let's see what we got here, so... All right, so we're looking at, right now this is 26 cards. Definitely too many cards. Analyze the Pollen is kind of whatever. Once Upon a Time, Fnatic. A lot of Force, honestly. What's our worst 4? It's hard to say. Maybe Townraiser Tyrant. It's pretty annoying. It's a powerful card. It is good with Fable, but the Phoenix. Honestly, Thragtusk maybe can go. Then Vorinclex is cool. Vorinclex, Gearhulk, Henge is all kind of cool too. So right now, as far as things that work with Nadu, it's not a ton. Honestly, is this target the Bone? No, just Perpetual. So right now we have... Is it just Gearhulk? Oh my god. Alright, I mean, sure. That wasn't exactly what we were planning. Maybe being red-green is just better. We always lands, though. It's basically free. We've got a Thundering Falls, a Dreamer Cascade, a Hinterland Harbor, a Scalding Tarn, and the Catacombs cannot fetch blue. I don't know. What do you think, chat? Do we cut the blue? We cut our first pick and just play red-green beats? We have a Spite we could play also, just like a fine card. Shall let chat decide. What do you think? Cut blue or play blue? Tell me in chat. All you Ultimate Guard live viewers. What do you think? Cut the bird. You gonna ban Nadu? We playing Modern here? You ban Nadu? What's going on here, huh? We have 2 birds, actually. So then our mana base will come down to District, Gorge, Rockfall, Crag. This fetch line can find... Both fetch lines can find the District. And then I have Lotus Cobra, too, so... Alright, let's say we're cutting the blue. Alright, Nadu's gone, Shredder's gone. So now we add the Volcanic Spite. And... Maybe we just add the Analyze the Pollen too, then. Kind of a bummer. You know, I wanted to do cool Nadu stuff, but it sucks because Nadu's like kind of a cool card. But the cool thing to do with it is just a freaking play Shuko. That's really it, you know? It'd be kind of fun to see the card without the combo potential, but whatever. Is it is. So I think 15 lands is fine if we're playing Once Upon a Time and all these Mana Dorks. We got District, Copperline, Veil, Rootbound, Tarn, Catacombs, Beseiju. We're definitely heavier on green. So we're going to add some forests, a few mountains. This is 12 green, 9 red. I think that's good enough for me, right? I guess the fetch lands can fetch untapped. Oh, I can't fetch untapped green. I'm going to do 1 less red. I'm going to add an extra forest. We really want to have green on turn 1. And a lot of our red cards. We have double red cards, though. Sure, this is fine. Our mana's pretty good regardless, So, there it is. Red-green beats in the queue. Bloodbraid Elf and friends. And, let's freaking do it again. Brought to you by Ultimate Guard. I don't have a promo code. Just go check them out because they're freaking awesome. Just, again, phenomenal company. Great products. I got all my gear now, which is super cool. And again, I just absolutely adore what they do with community things. You know, where they're hanging out with the community, bringing the community together. They're doing a really good job of bridging the gap between content creators and all of you fine folks. You know, at events, from meet and beats, here on stream. I'm super psyched to work with them, so check them out. And now let's get into the games. How I feel, chat. We're gonna leave Nadu as the picture though. That's cool with everyone. All right, we got no untapped lands. We're still gonna keep this though. We can go turn 1 tap land, Scry, turn 2 Pilgrim, turn 3 Fable. Yeah, it's fine. We can keep this. I can work with this. Dex is pretty sweet. All right, so District on 1. Didn't draw an untapped land. See Rootbind Crag, love it. So now actually we have lands untapped on 1, 2, and 3. So they're playing blue-white. We're gonna Crag and just play the Fanatic of Ronus. See if that one resolves. No more lies, please. Spell Snare. That's rude. Alright, so maybe like a blue-white control deck here? Interesting. Oracle of the Alpha. So this shuffles the Power 9 into their deck. Their deck is now 40 cards. Opens door for me to resolve a Fable, which I will gladly take. Say go. They got a bird. No birds here, but they got a bird. Cube players love Oracle of the Alpha. Most Magic players love Oracle of the Alpha. It's a pretty fun card. Only way to get Ancestral Recall into your Cube deck. Of course, this is an Arena Cube, not Vintage Cube, so... It's funny, though, because, like, they're probably not that far from just having full Vintage Cube on Arena. Because, like, a lot of the cards are just programmed in anyway already, you know? Alright, so here comes our Fable trigger. And I think we're going to discard the Pilgrim. And Analyze the Pollen. Let's try and draw some lands. We can Enthusiasm down the Oracle and attack, which is great. Yeah. Let's discard these. Discard 2. We draw Copperline. It's actually a pretty good mix of things. So we're going to cast the Mystic first. So this is going to give perpetually +1/+0 to the next thing that I play with the boon. So we'll play Mystic first. Hope for no Force Spike, I guess, right? We're going to Enthusiasm this. It's going to deal 4 damage to it. And then the extra damage banks up into a boon. So the next creature spell I cast perpetually gets +1/+0. Love the design. It's great. Tapped. Attack. And now we can play a large Town Racer Tyrant. Actually, I don't have any basics to play. We'll play a Phoenix. I'll have 5 power, which will make the Henge cost 3, 4. That's a lot still. We'll see. See what we can do. Good chill tune here. Nothing? Okay, so they said nothing. They do have a Cold Steel Heart on white here. That makes me a little concerned as far as like some sort of sweeper effect here. Well, Son of the Wreckage and Wandering Emperor are in the cube. I know we have Wandering Emperor in our pile, but we're playing in a league, so we're not playing in only one card pool. I think we're just going to attack and play Phoenix. Oh, I play 5 power Phoenix. This costs 9. -5 is 4. Then I'll have 1, 2, 3. It's not enough. So, yeah, let's jam first. Just gonna jam. See what turns up. Phoenix is immune to a lot of the Wrath effects, so let's see what happens. One of the big things about Cube is that, like, it's really hard to know exactly what they have because the card pool is so big. But you kind of have, like, a general feel of, like, all right, it feels like they got something here, you know? So, they might counter this. We'll see. You know, is it a sweeper? Is it a counter? We're never going to find out, but Phoenix is good against things like Supreme Bird. It's bad against Exile Wraths, but is what it is. So there's your boon. Settle is on here too, I believe, yes. Yeah, I got a Settle cast on me yesterday. It was kind of sucked. I didn't play around it. Cool sound effect. They're going to Supreme Will and counter it. That's fine, honestly. I mean, I have active Reflection. I'm going to hold the Colbur and not use these yet. So I want to maybe play this Henge if possible. We also have active Reflection, so next turn we can go Town Razor, copy it. Oh, they have no non-basics in play, so. Also, Fanatic Erroneous could be a thing too. Journey to Nowhere. Poor Reflection. Alright. I don't think I have any discharge. Now I can definitely cast the Henge. Also, holding Colbur is better for Henge too, because now I can play it and make a draw card immediately. So, let's Eternalize Fanatic Erroneous. This makes Henge cost 5, I think. Okay. Yeah, and then we can attack. Get our treasure. This taps for green. We have a lot of mana. Haha. Alright, and then we're going to try and cast the Great Henge. Hopefully no counterspell. They have white, black, blue up. And they just played a 3-mana counterspell, so. Resolves!
Bingo!
Here's Cobra. Draw a card. And the Henge ball starts to roll. And once it starts rolling, it's hard to stop, honestly. Got a great board. They Wrath or whatever. We have a Henge in play. Okay, so they're going to cast Fractured Identity, which is actually a Vintage Cube staple, on my thing. So they have their own Henge. I draw Vorinclex. I haven't done the math, but I'm pretty sure it's lethal. We're just going to send it. So they are 15. They can tap us for mana. Just send it. Figure it out. Alright, so 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It looks like 16 to me. Boom! Hey, would you look at that? We are 1-0. Let's keep rolling here on the Gruul train. Let me get my scoreboard on here, too. That is a scene. Can't wait to do all my stuff over again. Where is it? What's it called? Scene 2. Nope, that's me.
Whoops. Whoopsie.
Try again, Jim. We have technology.
Is a scene. Cube, that's what it is. There we go. So reset this. And then put in for a win. Put in for a win. Cool. Oops. What'd I do? Snap cube. What's that doing there? Cubed. Sorry, folks. We're doing it live. Cubed is the whole thing. Oh, okay. Put this like up here, I guess. That's cool, right? That's a good spot for it. How's that look? That look good? Cool, cool. Let's go. Next game. Pablo, it was you. Good game, my friend. Sorry, missing land drops there. The Vorinclex came off the top for lethal. Wudge! What's up? How's it going? All my viewers are finding me here. It's supposed to be a secret. Don't tell anyone. Here on the Ultimate Guard channel. How you doing, chat? How you doing, folks? Cube and tunes. What more could you want? Z-dubs. All right. Game 2. We got Once Upon a Time and some Mana Dorks. Snapkeep. Once upon a time, there was a card that got banned in every format. All right, so right now we have a tap for green, tap for... We have no red mana at all. We do have an oddity. We could go turn 1 Pilgrim, turn 2 Lovestruck Beast, turn 3 Oddity. It's kind of a pretty solid beatdown draw. If I could take this Henge, I would, but... or we take the Mountain. The problem is we're pretty far from playing Phoenix anyway, so we could just, like, punt that one off. And just kind of do our thing. Yeah, I'm in. I'm just gonna... Let's play the pure beatdown draw. So just go land, Mystic, go. Shh. It's a secret to everybody. Thragdaddy. So, the really, really aggressive play here is to just play Lovestruck Beast into Oddity next turn. But I'm actually missing a land for that, too. I'm just going to play the Mana Dork and then play the Little Heart's Desire. So we'll just play Heart's Desire, Mana Dork, tap for 1. If I had a guaranteed 4-drop next turn, I would take it. But we don't, so let's just attack. If we draw a land, we'll drop Thragtusk. Otherwise, Oddity's great. Laying the beats. Spar's headquarters, and they have a nice mana base. 2 fetch lands and a Triumph so far. We draw a land. Alright, the fear is they have a counter spell, but whatever. It's their jam. Here's Thragdaddy. Turn 3 on the play. Oh, man. Ah, here it comes. Alright, here it comes. Don't mana drain me. That would suck. No more lies. Alright. That sucks. Is what it is. We'll attack. Fortunately, our draw is fairly weak to a sweeper, and then we also have this like card we can't cast because we have to draw forests this game. 2 of our 5 forests. And the Besaiju, I guess, but... Fetch land number 3? Damn. Alright. We draw Scalding Tarn. Probably want to get a Surveil land, honestly. Do you want to lay the beats or just cast this Lovestruck Beast? Just cast Lovestruck Beast. I think the haste creature is better for post-Wrath world, so... Let's play land. Play Lovestruck Beast. Then we'll attack. This plays around soft counter spells. Crack another fetch. Man. For Island again. Cancel. Great. Honestly, fantastic. That card is worse than both of these cards, so... Should attack for 3 and say go. With the intent of cracking this for a Surveil land. Alright. Looking like a mostly blue-eye control deck. District Surveil. Mountain. So Mountain does cast the Phoenix. I'm going to bin it, though. Because you already have a play next turn. And I would rather draw basically any spell than a Mountain. And if I draw lands, a good chance it's a Mountain anyway. If I top this, then draw a Mountain again next turn, I'd be super sad. So I'm going to be aggressive here. So untap. Draw Lightning Bolt. Sure. So here comes the oddity. Bolt, not a great draw against a control deck, but... Like, if the option was draw Mountain or Bolt, I would draw Mountain. But I think the average card in our deck is a lot better than a Mountain, so... Commit. Alright, that is going second from the top, I believe. That is true. You're a 9. Might have a Narset memory sort of plan here. Hello. Yeah, shit. Just jam down. Oh my god, man. Alright, you're Snapcaster Mage. That's super rude. Man, they have quite the control deck. They've actually perfectly countered a spell from turn 2 on. Every turn. They're going to block. They're going to say go. We got Oddity next turn. We got a Lightning Bolt also. They are playing some colors here. And they're going to cruise. Damn. Alright. Pretty picturesque start for them, I'm not going to lie. Here's a Deathrite Shaman kind of randomly, though, so we're going to bolt that. Let's block our 1/1s. Alright, and play Oddity. I mean, we're kind of... That's why we're pretty all in. We're just in shove mode. This one worked. Alright, so here we are, chipping a chair. Don't play Wrath, please. Elspeth Conquers Death. Not that bad, actually. So... Oh!
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my god!
Daddy! We can't even cast this card, but whatever. Bro, bro, bro!
After it was all over, he took us in the house and served us pancakes.
2-0. Rolling along. How you like them apples, huh? How do you like them apples? That feels good. That feels good. How we doing, chat? Once again, if you're tuning in, my name is Jim Davis. I'm a pro Magic player, full-time content creator here on the official Ultimate Guard live channel for the very first time. I'm excited about it. You should be too. I'll be on here about once or twice a month, joining many other fine content creators. We'll go over a little bit. All right. It's good. We can keep this. We got turn 1. I guess we have like... All right, let's just keep... We could just fetch a forest, obviously. Let's see what we want to do here. Here's a swamp. We draw a forest. Cool. So... Land, Heart's Desire. Island, Swamp. We draw Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Alright, so we're tied for 1. Let's play the Lotus Cobra. We do have access to a fetch land next turn, which is kind of cool, so... Alright, here's a Lotus Cobra. Counter it, kill it. Something. Just a little snake, you know? Just a little snake. Living his life. Trying to do his thing. Alright, Island, Swamp. Goodbye. That's fine. That paves the way for Fable the Mirror Breaker, which is a great place to be. So, resolve Fable. Always happy to resolve Fable. Attack for 1, say go. Land, go again. We draw Volcanic Spite. I think I'm interested in dumping... The Spite and the Bolt seem pretty bad, although I kind of want to keep some removal spells, honestly. Like, I could see an argument for anywhere from discard 2 to discard 0 here. Don't have much information yet either. My gut says discard Boseiju and Lightning Bolt. That is what my gut says. You got a ton of bangers in this deck. Want to keep the pressure going, but I'll keep one removal spell. Alright, let's do that. Discard Boseiju Bolt. We draw land. Not quite what we were looking for, I'm not gonna lie. I would take that Lightning Bolt back over a land, but sure. We're gonna play a land. I guess just attack, right? Play Love Struck Beast. The bad news is if they kill the one, our beast can't attack, but it's a threat that, like, if they counter or kill this, I'm ecstatic. But they kind of have to do something. Exactly. Awesome. So great. So Counterspell Love Struck Beast is phenomenal because there are bajillion and better cards that they can counterspell. Love it. Yeah, we kept Spite for that reason, because you want to be able to discard things later. They play a Sedgemoor Witch. And that's awesome. So we're going to end step. We got to kill this, I think. We could just Vorinclex next turn. But I kind of want to just kill this. And we'll have 2 draws to draw a threat. And then Vorinclex can be our top end. Yeah, I like that. Target this. Auto pay. Goodbye, Mountain. Pay the life. No problem. Sharp-eyed Rookie. Not the best, but sure. Alright, so we're going to attack. And then how deep do we want to go? Definitely play lands ready. We're going to surveil land. We should play all of it. I think we should play all of it. We play all of it because if they Wrath or something like that, we have a follow-up Vorinclex, so... Fortunately, no clue off of our Rookie. Which is a bummer, but... Alright, that does not look like they have a sweeper. They have blue, black. I don't think Cryptic Command is on Arena, is it? Alright, dump land or else. Draw Forest. So we can play Vorinclex here. I think it'd be very, very foolish to do so. That being said, I mean, it would grow. It's just like, what can they have here? You know, like counterspell, maybe a removal spell. We want to just hold this bad boy for later, I think. I'm just gonna reflection copy this, attack with everything. So try and copy this. Resolves. Send it. 2 treasures in the bank. They just take a bunch. Wow. And I'm just gonna hold this. They could have a discard effect. I don't even know. Honestly, at this point, we're in pretty good shape, so it's kind of hard to imagine what they could have to stop us. But there's no Cryptic Command on Arena. Sure. Okay. Well, that was easy. Sure. So while we're in our victory, basking in our glory here, I'm gonna remind you what's going on here. Boom. All right. So I'm on the Ultimate Guard channel. For you YouTube folks, you're also watching on YouTube, but this is your PSA to go on Twitch and follow Ultimate Guard Live. Twitch.tv/Ultimate Guard Live, because they have this phenomenal schedule set up where they're bringing all of their content creators to you. It's kind of like just a TV channel where, like, you know, hey, what's on today? I don't know. Oh, it's former world champ Nathan Stoyer. Cool. Oh, it's Seth from Goldfish. Oh, it's Jim. Cool. So you can see her later today. Ash will be on. Philippa, Jesse on tomorrow. Mangucci, Nathan, Nerd Girl, Goldfish. Pretty awesome little lineup there for the week, you know. Great stuff, and it's only expanding. And one of the many reasons why I've joined up with Ultimate Guard, because they're doing so much awesome stuff like this. So let's get into our next game, but really cool stuff. All right. Arena. What is my take on pre-modern sub-gives? I've never played it before. I would be interested to play it, but I never have, nor has a... Sorry. Hold on a second. Chad asked, well, what's my take on pre-modern? I have never played it before. That being said, it does interest me a lot. I've never been in a position where I would play it. You know, there are so many forms of Magic right now, it's hard to, like, just play a new one. If I was somewhere and pre-modern was going on and I was handed a deck, I would be happy to play it. It hasn't really come up yet, honestly. But I've heard Goblins is pretty good in pre-modern. I also just have a bit of nostalgia for all those awesome old cards. So something I would like to do, if there's some easy way to do it. But it hasn't really come up, honestly. So we're going to keep this. We're on the draw. We can fetch up a Surveil land. And we have a 2-drop and a 3-drop and a 4-drop and a removal spell. I'm going to keep her. Okay, draw another land. We'll save this for Mountain, so we'll get this play the Catacomb. Advantage means maybe an aggro deck would be kind of cool. Maybe not, I guess. Sure. What do I know? Boros control. Big Boros. It's a Cedric and Patrick favorite. Big Boros. So we're going to keep his land on top. And we're just going to start jamming stuff. Here comes the old rookie. Pass turn. What's chat's take on pre-modern? Have you folks played it? What do y'all think about it? It's kind of cool, but like, you would think appeal-wise, a format that literally never changes would get stale. But I see lists posted on Twitter and stuff, and it looks like there's some, a decent amount of movement also, which is kind of cool. So it's also fun to think that like there were decks that were illegal and extended back in the day that just like were never discovered that were really good. You know, like that idea is like so much fun as a Magic player to think that like, wow, like the Icarid decks, it extended for a long time. There was like, a period of time went by where the full Icarid deck, which was completely broken. There's like the early versions of Dredge, and like no one played it. And like for a month, there was just this deck in the format that no one played that was completely broken and required banning, which is so cool. So here's a Crag. We're just gonna Fable and just do our thing. In for 2, say go. Restoration discards a card, makes some tokens. We got a target for our Town Razor. We got a Bloodbraid Elf. I'm feeling pretty good here. Elf will grow the Sharp-Eyed Rookie. They get discard a land, get a land back. It's just a cute little way for white to ramp. Yeah, I know Mengu has his cool paper show now. It's just pretty sweet. I actually recorded a little paper content last week, which you'll be seeing at some point on my channel. Pretty fun. Kind of a new experiment for me. Can't discuss too more than that about it because I'll give away some stuff. But so they're gonna just kill my Fable token and say go. 5 cards in hand. We've got some choices to discard here. We're probably just casting Bloodbraid Elf, realistically. We have Beseiju to kill, you can kill this thing. I kind of think I just discard nothing. Like maybe Lovestruck Beast. Because it's like, we only have one, how many 1/1s? Maybe we can do better than Lovestruck Beast. And then we could be greedy and discard the Scalding Tarn too, because we're scared of drawing 2 lands. But like, I am pretty greedy with Fable. I'm not going to lie on my discards. I am pretty aggressive. It's just Beast. The Quake Mole. That's huge. Alright, so let's play Fetch Land. Let's crack this. Fire up the old Bloodbraid Elf. Grow the rookie. Get some beats on. Get a mountain. Cascade. Cascade into... We do have a few dead removal spells which suck, but... God, come on. Why do I talk? What's it? There's like 2 bricks in our entire deck. Ugh, whatever. All right, so big beat on Bloodbraid Elf here, but I gotta kill my rookie response. That suck. Sure. I mean, it's fine. So attack for 3. That sucked. We just cast the Volshock Berserker, but whatever, I guess. We Beseiju. We draw a land, we can go Quake Mole and Beseiju this thing, which is kind of cool. They got 4 cards and 4 mana up. They say go. We draw Lightning Bolts. None of these cards actually kill this. We can't really let this live. I'm just going to Beseiju this. I don't think we're that scared of them ramping, so it's kind of a shitty turn for us, but whatever. Get out of here. Pretty far from Delirium, so we draw a land. We can go Town Razor plus Reflection. That'd be insane. This turns off the ability of the other creature land, deals damage. Awesome cards. So they'll search. They get a Parlor. That's pretty sick. Big Boros over here. They keep the card on top. Also not ideal, but sure. Attack. What's cool is that the land doesn't lose this effect from Town Razor. So if I were to copy it, and I target 2 of their lands, they're going to be taking a lot of damage every turn, which is sick. Don't play Elesh Norn, please. That's just about as bad. Alright, so that's not good. Big Boros taking it to school here. We also can't currently kill that. This will put an enchantment in the graveyard, which is cool. But we're still not there on our... Well, I guess once I cast the Bolt, we'll have Delirium. So I can Bolt and Heat this, which feels absolutely horrible, but you can't beat Inferno Titan. So once again, we have enchantment, creature land. We're instant now too. So hit this, and then we'll fire up a full heat. I should have bolted that. That was stupid. What am I? That's on me. Oh my god.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Well, that's the end for us, folks. Can't beat that. I'm thinking of the historic nerfed version of Unholy Heat, which only does 4 damage, which is exactly why I've grown to really hate the editing of cards that exist in paper. That's exactly why. But we are dead here. We are dead as a doornail. We'll try and battle through, but yeah. As someone who loves historic, I love the digital only designs. Like this card in our hand, Memphis Enthusiasm, super fun card. I think that the buffing or nerfing of paper cards that exist elsewhere as paper cards, oh my god, get me out of this game. Alright, you got me, it's it. We're done. You win. You got me, alright? Jeez. Still got Nada with the picture. Ay, ay, ay. Big Boros claims another victim. Old Big Boros. We're playing some Arena Cube Draft, folks. If you're sitting, welcome. My name is Jim, Pro Magic Player, full-time content creator here on the official Ultimate Guard channel. Playing a Cube Draft, there isn't really a viable constructive format right now with rotation happening, bans need to happen, and so on and so forth. So we're in Limbo Week. This is the week where no new set yet, no rotation yet. They haven't banned Nadu yet. They didn't ban Grief and Legacy yet. Historic's a mess. So Cube drafting. And I'm going to keep this sketchy hand and hope they can't kill my Pilgrim. We're on the play. We can play Fnatic into a Garruk. They have to have exactly our removal spell. And then we also, this is a compounding of, they have to have 1 mana removal spell. And I have to not draw land. This is sort of like the semi-bluff in poker, where you make like a bluff or whatever, and like even if they call, you're still like 20% hit your bad draw or whatever, like your gut shot. So the math adds up. Draw a land anyway because I'm freaking awesome. Turn 2 Fable, no big deal. This cares about power greater. Okay, so Nebronis want help. Happens in poker a lot, where you have like some pretty bad draw. You know, you're like 20% hit your flush on the river, but if you shove and bluff, you can combine your equity where, like, say they're like 45% to fold if you bluff, and you're also 20% to hit if they call. Now you're over 50% or whatever your equity needs to be. So, poker night this Saturday on my personal channel and in the Discord. Want to play some poker? It's a great time. Come hang out, play some poker. Free to play. Gift cards for prizes on my own personal Discord. Lots of fun. Let's start Fnatic. Runs for value. And we're going to kill this Rona with this Garruk, I think, too. Yeah. I think just Fnatic here. Get some value. Draw Oddity, sure. Just play Garruk, kill this, attack. Love me some Garruk. Attack. What a board, right? We've got 2 good creatures, a Planeswalker, an enchantment, some treasure, a graveyard guy in the bin, and they got 2 lands. Love it. Feels good.
I'm here. I'm here for you.
That's what Garruk says. What do you got, friend? As long as they ain't Big Boros, you know? Anyone here listen to the Receivables? One of my favorite pieces of Magic content. Probably my favorite piece of Magic content, honestly. I don't consume that much Magic content, but Receivables is... Elvish Mystic. Oh my god, they are off the deep end, folks. We've got Naya. We got Izzet. They chose black for this. Okay. Alright, so we're going to untap Rockfall Veil. We can sack a creature to look for a creature. We could like Town Raiser. I want to kill this elf. We could like float a mana and then Town Racer Tyrant them. That's kind of guess. Let's go land. Let's do that. I'm going to kill this elf. Bolt the bird, etc., etc. I'm going to float. I guess if I minus once, I can't minus again, though. But Town Racer is insane on this board. If I ever get to copy, it's insane, too. I'm going to wait till next turn. I'm just going to play the Oddity. Play the Oddity, make a token, and then set up for the Town Racer thing next turn if my Reflection lives. Cool, that's fine, dude. Sure. So that actually worked out really well. So whenever you're trying to set a thing like this up, like a really good play, it's typically better to try and do it all in one turn, rather than give your opponent a turn to react to you. So we can just wait. As of right now, they don't know that Reflection's super valuable, so could cast the Rookie here too. I mean, it's hard to know if we're scared of a super or not. Whatever. Sure, just cast it. So there you go. Quite the board. What do you got there, friend? Alrighty then. They do have a black land in play, so I don't think they're flashing back this Uro very soon. They have an Arid Mesa also, so they are a ridiculous color deck, which Town Racer Tyrant's going to eat alive, which is awesome, so. Awesome. We got Vorinclex too. Alright, we're just going for it. We're going to sacrifice this wolf. So sacrifice a creature. We also have creatures you control gain trample. Rex center creature cards in your graveyard. We've got 2. We might have lethal here with the Vorinclex, but like it's risky if they have anything or whatever. I'll do my Town Racer play. So let's sack creature. We'll get 2 clues too. Table's not bad. What's up, Smurl?
I have no pity.
Town Racer Tyrant. Cast Town Racer Tyrant. This is gonna so this thing targets their land. It loses all abilities that aren't mana abilities, and then every upkeep, they gotta pay 2 damage, pay 2 life, or sack it. So pretty insane. Target this thing. Get a counter on my rookie, and then we're gonna Fable and copy the Town Racer. And this modification persists. It does not die with the creature. So now they have 2 lands that are burning. The land continues to burn, etc., etc. And then we got 2 clues off our rookie. We're going to attack. And I'm not going to lie, folks. I'm feeling pretty good here. So they take 10. And then I have 2 lands that will be dinging them for 2 or getting stone rained. And then even worst case scenario, they're able to cast a Wrath of God. We have 2 clues, a treasure, a planeswalker, a graveyard creature, and a 6/6 haste in our hand. So alright, so upkeep. Take 2 or sack your land. My only Pro Tour top 8 came with this card in my deck in the Neon Dynasty Set Championship. Me and Town Racer Tyrant. We're buddies. We're friends. Burn underneath the peasants. There we go. Taste it.
Get off my plane.
Dragdoor! Alright. 4-1. Ooh, yeah. He was a man. He was a dragon man. Alright. Hand's great keep. I haven't guessed Fury yet, actually. Alright, so Pilgrim go. They got Foothills. They have a Lutri. So Lutri is one of the best cards in the cube. Because its companion condition is literally just playing in a cube draft. So just a free companion. It's hard. It's probably the best card in the entire cube. It's a card you should actually never pass. I mean, you have to be blue or red to cast it, I guess. But like, Just a ridiculous card. Fire up Pilgrim and take up. Actual 0 downside. As long as you can cast this spell. Even if you like, if you're playing, you know, green-black, and you have like, you know, 1 Raucous Theater and 1 Triome, there's no downside to companioning it, so. Red-black Magda the Horde Master. Okay. Well, that one's got to die, for sure. So we're going to bolt that. And then we're going to just fire up the Heart's Desire and get it for 1. Modest. Inti. Alright, so Inti, but they miss a land drop. Damn. Alright, so we're just gonna Love Struck Beast District, I think. And then we have a Fury on tap too, so if they play another creature, it's gonna get wrecked pretty bad. So District will show us Analyze the Pollen. Yeah, ship that. The card sucks. And then we'll just say go. It's better to land, probably, but what the hell is this card, dude? Forge Fire Automaton. Beginning of your upkeep, return target creature card with power less than Forge Fire Automaton's power from the graveyard to the battlefield. Its base power perpetually becomes equal to Forge Fire Automaton's power. Every turn, this returns a creature? What? Am I reading this wrong? Beginning of your upkeep, return target creature card with power less than this power from the graveyard to the battlefield. And its base, I guess it makes the power go to 3, so it can't come back over and over again. That's still insane, though, right? Like we have Fury, so whatever. We're just like savage slow rolling our opponent because we had to read the card. But here's Fury, I guess. Here's Wonderwall. So kind of a savage slow roll because I was reading their card, but whatever. 2/2. Yeah, and that's that, I guess.
Go ahead and annihilate them, leader.
It's a good card, though. Jeez. Yeah, that was good enough, I guess. We'll take the dub there. Sorry about that slow roll. Your card had a lot of words on it. I had to read it. Yeah, Fury's not too bad. Pretty obnoxious card, you know? 5-1. How's the music? It's like nice and low, right? Would have voted for Believer? Yeah. Well, I'll make a cool overlay for the Ultimate Card streams and stuff. We'll have more of a, you know, a little more pomp and circumstance. I can get chat on there also, and we'll figure it all out. I'm going to do a big tech update. End of the month. Nicole, John, and Cassie can go down to visit family for 9 days. I'm at the house to myself. Bloomborough content will be done. And then I'll have 9 days. Set up my new computer. Redo all my crap. I'm freaking stoked. It's going to be awesome. So look for a bunch of new stuff coming. Yeah, hand is great. Gearhulk. So funny, these cards are so broken, but they're so many good 5-drops, so like, it's not even that good, you know? Like, Verder's Gearhulk's a wildly good Magic card, but like, you know, like the floor on Gearhulk is a freaking 8/8 trample for 5, you know? And it's like not even that good. It's crazy. Swamp. Forsaken Miner. That is good for me. Untap. Draw Rock, Fall Veil. Fire up free once upon a time. Rookie Oddity Land. We got plenty of lands. Just Rookie, right? We should fit into our curve a little better. So, sure. Hit the Rookie. And fire up Mystic. So you have Mystic into Rookie, into Bloodbraid Elf, into Fury or Gearhulk. Nice. Over under on number of Garlic Knots consumed while family is gone. Yeah, usually whenever I get those Garlic Knots, I buy like 24 of them. I just like call up and order 2 dozen Garlic Knots, and I eat a bunch and then freeze the rest. So probably a lot. You know, while I'm gone, usually Nicole will make a lasagna, and then you know, I'll kind of eat that. You know, make a little food for myself, have some Garlic Knots and stuff. So we draw the Great Henge. That's pretty cool. So we're gonna go land Rookie. Hopefully our freaking Bloodbraid Elf. We've cast 2 Bloodbraid Elves and they both missed so far. I guess with a creature in play can't miss, but we've hit our rule spell with no targets in play. Only have like 3 or 4 of those, so not that many misses in our deck, but 2. Take it. I'm a big fan of this card. Huge fan of this card. Love these Gravecrawler kind of cards. Oh, we're Jund. Okay. I'll show you Jund next turn. Rada, Heart of Keld. So now I actually want to draw a removal spell. Here's Bloodbraid Elf into Fable the Mirrorbreaker. I guess that's fine too. So Bloodbraid, Fable, grow my rookie. I would trade rookie for this thing at this point because I'm happy just to get a value up the exchange. So attack for a healthy 6. Next turn's Fury or Gearhulk. Not bad. And if things go wrong with a Henge, you're going to play a longer game too, so. There's a proving ground for true Jund status. What do you got, friend?
You folding?
Just nothing.
Or you all in?
We draw Vorinclex. I kind of just want all of these cards, if I'm being totally honest. I'm just going to decline. We're going to go land Gearhulk and spread these counters out, I think. Probably going to go 1-1-1-1, actually. Well, it's gonna get, the rookie's going to get a counter anyway. So, Gearhulk targets, goes on a stack, and the rookie goes on top of it, I think. So the rookie will trigger regardless. So maybe we go like, they only have 1 blocker. If I go to be a 4-4, if I can make this have 4 toughness and this have 4 toughness, it's pretty, let's do that. Let's do 2. Although popping the Gearhulk makes the Henge cheaper next turn. Let's do this. Yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go 2 here and 2 here. So we have, if they trade Bloodbraid Elf for Rada, I don't care. And then everything else attacks through it well. So do this. So rookie goes up. Make a clue. They have a lightning bolt. Fine. Alright. So now I have a 4-4 and a 3-2. Get a treasure. Henge costs 3. Rada blocks. Awesome. Cool. And they're at 9. So next turn I can Henge for 3. And then if I draw a land, I can cast Fury. Actually, I have treasure, so I didn't draw land, but I think we're good here, folks. You can see just how powerful these mana dorks are, right? I feel like it feels like we've been viciously ahead every game, and that's because we have mana. We have 3 mana dorks in our deck, which is just huge. You know, they've been a Jadar, one of my favorite cards, honestly. This is in my vintage, my legacy cube. Awesome synergy card. And they have a Glissa. So Fury it is. Let's draw Thragtusk. If I can Henge. I can't Fury though. Sure, we'll just play Fury. Whatever. There's dead, I think. Cast Fury. There's dead on board, right? There's dead on board. So, yeah. Okay, sure, that's fine. That works too, I guess. Works for me. 6-1. This is going a lot faster than I planned, honestly. All right. What the hell is this? Red alert! Also, you buy, like, the pass, then you can spend your tickets or whatever. Yeah, I just couldn't care less about this. Anyway, back to our draft. 6-1, going for 7 wins. The payouts are pretty bad, honestly. You have to get, like, 5 wins to break even. You get 3 rares no matter what. And then 5 wins breaks even. It's pretty cheap, though. It's like, 5,000 gold or something, like 4,000 gold or something like that, so. Alright. Once upon a time to find a Manador. Couldn't ask for more. We unfortunately don't actually have a untapped green source. This hand's fine. Once upon a time fixes most problems. Right. The cubes, it's not like great value, but it's cheap enough where it's just fun. You just have a fun time and do it. It's cool. Bolt. Alright. Once upon a time finds us a... We find a Mana Dork. We have no forest, or we have no nothing to do with it. We have 2 4-drops and a 5-drop and a bolt. So if I get the Pilgrim here, I can fetch this district up. And then next turn cast the Pilgrim. I think it's just Forest, honestly. Forest, cast Analyze the Pollen for Forest. Play Mountain Bolt something. Hopefully draw a card that costs less than 4 mana in the midterm. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, so... So I'm going to wait on the Analyze the Pollen. I'm going to fetch first. We'll fetch our Surveillance first. Alright, so Foothills. We should just use the base art for all the cards in the cube. Make it as simple and easy to look at as possible, but that's just me. Deep Root Wayfinder. Pretty good card, honestly. Good cube card. It was certainly a subsection of cards. I gotta kill Wayfinders. I'm gonna bottom this. A subsection of cards that are like really cool cards and never find a home. Wayfinder's one of them. It's a really cool cube card. It's in my cube. That's like a Legacy Plus cube. But you know, not really good enough for play anywhere else because it just like doesn't really have a home. But kill this, Analyze Pollen, and get a. I don't think it matters honestly. A Forest, whatever, sure. And I would love to draw any card that costs less than 4 mana. So any of these cards here. Next turn, some playable card. Play a Fortress and a Guardian Idol, sure. We did it. Cool. Here's our rookie. And now we can go Garruk. That would not pump this though. I just Quake Mold into Gear Hulk. Card's pretty good. Here's Nissa who Shakes the World. I guess we have a Stone Rain coming up with our Fury, so that's kind of cool. I guess we'll probably just let's see what happens. Hey. All right, that's pretty cool. They're going to animate their Restless Fortress and attack with it, which fires up the trigger. So they will lose 2, gain 2. That's pretty cool. All right, so we're going to untap. This kind of sucks because I want to pitch cast this Fury, kill the land, and start hitting the Nissa down. Yeah. It's funny, actually. Pitch cast Fury will also add a counter to the rookie. So we can take Nissa down quite a bit here. And then just cast the Garruk also. Alright, so let's pitch cast this. Which I'm not thrilled about, but we'll do 3 and 1. This grows. Then we will play a Garruk. And 0 it. And attack Nissa. So we got to diminish their board and Stone Rain them. That being said, both these forests tap for 2. So could be something big here. Dreamroot Cascade. That is a lot of mana. Oh, not Bonnie, no! Bonnie's getting us even in non-freaking regular, non-Bronze Mythic drafts. Alright, Bonnie Paul is pretty insane. And then they're not going to attack. They are going to attack. They have to draw a card and put a land in. Oh my god. So we got a block here. Oh, that gets from the graveyard too? God, Bonnie Paul's so good. Alright, we're going to block. We can draw land for Gear Hulk here. What is going on here? We should tap for mana? Sure. Draw land. Alright, so we can Gear Hulk, dump all the counters on the Wolf, and attack the Nissa for... Sorry, we'll make it a 5/5. So they have to block with Bonnie Paul, or Nissa dies. That's fine. Alright, so let's play Gear Hulk. We'll go 3 and 1. It's like the opposite of Fury. It's funny. Attack Nissa. Bonnie Paul is just insane. It's just an insane card. Like, as I found a home and constructed, I think it will once Standard rotates. But it really is a messed up card. It's just like 2 6/6s and card draw on a freaking 6 mana body. You can Cavern of Souls. You want Nissa or Bonnie? Or chump block with an Ox. Trying to put the squeeze on him here. Nissa's dead. All right, we killed Nissa. 2-2. Go. Analyst played a few in the board, yeah, as a sideboard juke against Graveyard Hate, but all right, here's a Razor Verge Thicket. This is now 5-5. Oh, we need some help here, folks. We need to draw a little more oomph. Alright, here comes Bow on that. And they play a land too. Jeez. Alright, we're gonna block. We gotta find a way to kill this Bonnie. We got instant creature, sorcery, land. So we've Unholy Heat can kill it. Not much else though, honestly. Bracket fetch down to 20. Fire up the Utopia Sprawl. It's a pretty ambitious Utopia Sprawl mana base, but sure. And a Mind Stone. Alright. A lot of mana. Lot of mana. We draw also draw mana dorks. Not cool. Need a spell here, folks. Something nice. Right day is nice. We can live with that. Alright, so we're saying go. I mean, we got, you know, a decent thing going on here. We're making some wolves. We got old Thrag Daddy coming. Sack the stone, draw a card. They have a fortress. They have a bank buster. Boston. The fear here is just like in OTJ Limited, like we're going to kill this Bonnie Paul, they're going to get it back somehow, just do it again. Every attack draws a card, just so powerful. Try and block. There's a trade. Here comes the Unburial Rites, something like that. Prime time. Do they have Field of the Dead? That's the question. And the answer is no, thankfully. Thankfully, no.
Bingo!
Field of the Dead, one of the better cards in the cube, honestly, because it's a lot of mid-range battles like this. So having a card that can just, like, you know, take over mid-range battles is awesome. We're going to make a wolf. And we're going to fire in Thrag Daddy. Actually, I think it's the Beast, because the thing is, the Beast blocks the Titan better than Thragtusk does as a trample. We want our Garruk to live, I think, so. If we flip Garruk, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 creatures in the bin. They're attacking Garruk. It's funny. We kind of want Garruk to take 1 damage and flip. We could use the backside to overrun and kill them. But I also want to kill this Titan. So... sure, whatever. Block. Alright. I mean... Wrath of God. Sure, that sucks. Alright, well, back to square one. Maybe we'll deck them. Infinite mana, 3 cards. The Iron Crag. They have a fortress. And a post-combat Uvenwald oddity. That's gonna kill us. Yeah, that's gonna flip and kill us next turn. Alright, that sucks. They got bigger than we did, folks. What can I say? Nissa into Bonnie Paul. Probably a little too much for us to handle. This flips into an 8/8 trample haste that gives an anthem and haste to all your creatures. They even got the Iron Crag going and mana to use it. That's bad. Right. Okay. That's it? Gonna put the Crag here. And if I double block it dies, it's still good exchange, I think. But yeah, we're dead. They have 2 trample hasters. Yeah, you got me. Alright, GG. Alright, we're going to the last match, folks. We're 6-2. 1 match for the victory. The final match. This is it. I got my robe today. That's why I'm sleepy. Zoinks! Alright. No 1-drop. It's like pretty hard to mulligan this hand. We have a Scryland too. Oh, we're gonna keep. I love it. We're gonna keep. Swamp. Draw the rookie. Yeah. What's up, Misha? Getting the max value, maximum games. It's like in golf. Like, you want to take more strokes, you just get to play more, right? Those pros shooting like 67 or whatever, they're stupid. If I shoot 120, I get double the freaking value of my money, you know? Alright, Surveil End. Hit a Shadow Doubt me. Surveil into a 3-drop. A good 3-drop. Forest in the bin. They're going to cycle a Crocodile. What's this card do? 6 mana for a 6/5. When it ETBs, for each creature your opponent controls, conjure a stab wound onto it. That's horrifying. We draw Fanatic of Ronus. Cool. Now I guess Phoenix on turn 3. Like that. So they reanimate this. They stab. It's like a Massacre Worm on steroids. Because stab wound's a lot better than Massacre Worm is. This card's insane. Right? Like, I guess it doesn't have the Massacre Worm like kill effect, but it's close. Scry Bottom. Name red. Play Ginger Brute. Can't catch me. Alright, we're kindling Phoenix. Do your thing. A lot of... Oh, man. Remember cool animations? Back in the day, you arena zoomers don't know, all Mythic Rares just have a cool animation like that. They don't do that anymore. They gotta hire some people. They're making $1 bajillion every year. Can't hire a few folks to make some cool animations for us. You know, quality of life is what I want to see. Good card here, the Phoenix. Kill it, it comes back. Can't exile, it's a problem. If you can't exile, it's pretty bad, but... They got a Gix, sure. This is going to be a really, really good turn for us, because this thing taps for $1 million. We play the Henge, play a Rookie, and then bolt the Gix. We draw Garruk. Garruk's cool, but... yeah, we'll just bolt, and then Once Upon a Time on their turn. I'm just going to bolt this now. You know, maybe there's a Monstrous Rage in the queue or some card I'm not thinking of. You know, I'm just going to make sure it dies. Feeling pretty good about things from this position. We'll just not get screwed over by something. That is true, Dan. They make a set every 2 weeks, so there are a lot of Magic cards to make. Very, very fair. What's up, Dan? Young Peasy. Go for the throat. Sharp-Eyed Rookie does have a throat. It's a bummer. Man, if only we had a creature to go along with our Great Henge, you know? It'd be really, really, really cool. Once upon a time, there was a Vorinclex. There was a Vorinclex. His name was Vorinclex. He was a Vorinclex. This is about to get really, really gross for our opponent. Add 2 counters, draw a card. Play a land. Play this, add a bunch of counters, draw a card. Play Garrick. Kill this. Attack with everything. Comes in with 6 counters. 3 damage here. Shoot this. Counters everywhere. Vorinclex, do it! I would count our odds of winning this game as very, very high. Here's a Liliana of a Last Hope. Last Hope indeed. Attack me. I will block. There's a Fury for good measure. Let's do that too. Alright, let's cast Fury. And let's kill these things. Keep showing off. I will style if they let me. I'm not above it. Alright, and then we will, that's all we can do, I guess. We can't do anything else. Alright, I guess we'll attack, whatever. Boom. Taste it. Turn 6, kill. It is funny that Vorinclex makes it hard to flip Garrick. But you know what? We take those Nambos all the way to the bank. 7-2. Cube draft in the books. And there you go. Let's look at our deck real fast. And unfortunately, first pick Nadu didn't play it. Wanted to play it really badly, but good solid red-green deck. Keep that curve low. Really, really important in this cube and all cube is to take the really cheap cards. Lana Rolves is the pick over anything. I don't care how exciting that Rekindling Phoenix looks. I don't care how exciting that Bloodbraid Elf looks. Take the Lana Rolf. Value over replacement is the name of the game in the cube drafts, alright? There are only so many of these. There are plenty of 5-mana idiots and 4-mana idiots. So, good lands, good 1-drops. That's the ticket, alright? YouTube folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace. And stream folks, what's up? That's it. That's my draft is done now. You can hang out for a few minutes, but talk to me. You know, ask me anything. Obviously, we're here on the Ultimate Guard channel. I'll be on here about maybe once, twice a month, which is very, very exciting. And again, there are a bunch of fantastic other creators on here. Boom. Ash will be on tonight. Tomorrow's Philippa, Jesse, and we got Mingucci, Nathan, Nerd Girl, Goldfish. Always somebody cool on here, which is really, really cool. So make sure you give it a follow right here on the Ultimate Guard live channel. I see 1.7K followers. I want to see a lot more than that. All right, I want to see that go up. Should be at least 5 or 10K by the end of the year with the quality of streamers we have on here. It's really, really cool. So, boom, there it is. All right, folks. Next time I'll have a little better graphics. You know, I'll be a little more well set up, my new computer and everything like that too. But I think this is a pretty good trial run. What do you think? Good trial run? Yes, no? We do a good job? What do you think out there? Let me know what you think in the chat. Again, huge thanks to Ultimate Guard, new sponsor of mine, which is phenomenal. I'm so happy to work with them because they do cool shit like this, you know, both online and in paper, doing a great job of bringing content creators to the masses in a very accessible, fun way, whether it's on streams like this, whether it's at MagicCons in the booth for meet and beats and meet and greets and hangout sessions. They did a really cool thing in Amsterdam where on Sunday they had they paired together a pro from either CFP Ultimate Guard or Handshake, and it was a 2-headed giant event where if you signed up for it at their booth, whatever, I don't know what the sign-up procedure was, you got paired with LSV or Reed, you know, or Johnny Gutman or one of the Handshake guys, and just played a fun like 3-round 2-headed giant with a pro player at your side, which is really, really cool. Just fun events, just cool stuff. Just love the community work they're doing. It's really, really great. And of course, they also make great products too. Obviously, just like the industry standard for products, which is great. So check them out. Ultimate Guard, of course. That's really it. That's all I'm done for today. So look for Ash Local tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern. Should we do some I'm sure some great standard stuff because Ash is awesome. And rest of the week obviously looks pretty good as well. But for now, that's it for me. All right. So I love you all. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it very, very much. As far as my own personal schedule, I will be on. Let's see here. My schedule is. That's old. Schedule. Hold on. I'll just show you whatever. Let's break the fourth wall. You're fine. Go on Twitter, look at my schedule, and there it is. Boom. So you see, obviously, we just did this today. Tomorrow, I'm going to be coaching on stream. I'm going to be coaching Airball. Friend of mine, fellow content creator. I love Airball and his decked out crew. And we were talking about doing some stuff. So I'll be doing a little 2-hour session with Airball on to kind of hang out, and Airball wants to up his game for RCQs and stuff, and that'll be a fun piece of content to make. Wednesday is 10 new brews, very, very exciting. Thursday, co-working stream, got out my article, and then I got to record a cool stuff video in the morning. That'll be a lot of fun. So the 11th brew will be Thursday morning. And then Saturday, I'm playing the pre-release of Brothers Grimm. If you're going to be on Long Island, want to come home hang out, I'll be streaming afterwards. And then Poker Night is on Saturday. Come hang out and play some poker in my Discord if you're a Twitch sub or YouTube member. Free to enter. $50 gift card to first place. Also a bounty if you knock me out, which is fun too. Next week's Bronze Mythic. Next week's Pile Driver pre-release. That's all I got. All right. I love y'all. Thanks for watching. Thanks so much for my first ever stream here on the Ultimate Guard channel. Look for some graphical update stuff in the future, as well as a little more notice. I'll be making sure to do a little more better job at advertising it. And it's great. I love y'all. I'm gonna host something cool. Don't go nowhere. I'll see you fine. Can I host on this? I don't know if I can host actually. Let's see if I can host someone. I don't know. I'm sorry, because I'm not actually logged into the channel. I'm just streaming on the channel, so I'm still learning. This is a new experience for me. Obviously, kind of a new thing. Let's see if this works or not. Any other Ultimate Guard creators on here I can raid? Let's see. Is Lord Tupperware Ultimate Guard? I don't think so. I don't think there's any Ultimate Guard folks on, honestly. So I'll find someone cool to raid, or whatever. Maybe I'll just go offline. Whatever happens. All right, let's do that. All right. So I love y'all. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. I'll see you next time. I'll see you tomorrow on my own personal stream. Look for me and other great content creators here on the Ultimate Guard channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time, folks. Have a good one. I don't have an end scene, so I gotta make some Ultimate Guard specific graphics. All right, love y'all. Thanks for watching. Peace. I'm out.